Well, researchers at the Salk Institute saying when you eat might be as important as what you eat. And we have a Salk scientist who's leading this research, Dr. Emily Manoogian, studying circadian rhythm, the timing of eating. I think this is fascinating. Thank you for joining us this morning.
Thank you for having me.
Okay, tell us what you've discovered. I mean, so many people have their resolutions. What should we be doing? When should we be eating?
Yeah, so the timing of when you eat really does have a big impact on your health. And that's because of circadian rhythms, which just means about a day. And the thing is, we are physically a different version of ourselves at different times of day. When you're sleeping, your body is working very differently. You metabolize food very differently than if you're in the middle of the day being very active. And so when you eat changes how your body interprets that food and how it uses that food. And if you get it at the right time of day, when you're active and needing calories, that's great, everything's wonderful. But when you eat, when your body isn't expecting it and needs to rest, it doesn't process it properly, and that can lead to problems over time.
Wow, okay, so for a normal person, I don't want to use us as an example because our hours are weird, but for a normal person who might be busy from, let's say 9 to 5, what do you suggest? How should they kind of plan their meals?
Yeah, so the work that we've done is focused as what we call time-restricted eating, where regardless of what else you're doing as far as your diet goes, and obviously what and how much you eat is important, but just eating within about an 8 to 10 hour window, so something like 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. or 8 p.m. to 6 p.m., and allowing that time for your body to rest outside of that window and be able to rejuvenate and take that time to actually rest and not stimulate your brain while you're sleeping and all those other things can lead to a wide variety of health benefits.
So does that mean before 9, for example, you know, don't have that coffee, just kind of limit and not have anything? Yeah,
so outside of that window, we recommend water only. If you need to have a black coffee, that's probably one of the lesser bad things to do, or like a cup of tea or something, but generally we would say water only.
Okay, just to kick off the day that way. I apologize. Speaking of water, as I'm coughing over here, thank you for, I'll ask you one more question while you talk about that. You mentioned the circadian rhythm, and we all kind of have similar rhythms. Is that what your study is kind of showing?
Yeah, so we've known for quite a long time that not just humans, every living thing has approximately a 24-hour rhythm to really adjust to our oscillating world, right? We have day and night, and temperatures change, and other animals, everything changes with a 24-hour day. And so our circadian rhythms are a way to coordinate everything with the environment and also within our bodies. It's pretty much keeping everything in the right place at the right time.
See, your body knows. It's smart.
Your body knows.
I love that.
Absolutely.
And I love that you're doing this research. The Salk Institute, we've covered so many things like climate change and so many other great studies coming out of there. And this is another one that's here local. I love that. That's really cool. You have a nice office, too.
Yes, it's a very nice location to be.
One of the best locations, I think, in San Diego. Thank you for explaining it to us. And real quick, I know we have like 30 seconds left, but as far as if someone's trying to set up kind of a plan for even today, what's a quick tip that you might be able to give them?
Yeah, so I think if you're trying to say when is the best time for me to eat, because it depends on what your schedule is to say wait probably at least about an hour after you wake up and try to stop eating at least 3 hours before you go to bed. And this can have big impacts on glucose regulation, so pre-diabetes or diabetes. We've shown this can help decreasing blood pressure, cholesterol, so you can be a healthier version of yourself just by eating at the right time of day.
Dr. Manoogian, thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
And we'll be right back.